Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be going over a 21-day fat loss challenge that I have available that you guys can check out. I will provide some information and some insights, and we're going to be doing this as well as some mobility for our body to help you feel better. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys all the details and the information, and the links will be below as well. So we're going to get started with some band and mobility, and this is also going to allow me to talk as I describe the challenge to you guys. So you guys can follow along if you want to do this. Get your watch, your clock, whatever you have set up. And we're just going to set a kind of a running clock here. This first exercise is going to be a band and mobility. You're going to loop the band around an anchor point. I have it on a squat rack here. You want it about knee height, so it should be a little bit higher than your hip here. You're going to thread your leg through the band like I demonstrated, and then you're going to face your anchor point. We're just going to have the clock running. We'll spend about a minute on each side. We're going to do 3 exercises on both legs. We'll probably alternate between legs as we do these. First one is going to help open up the hip. So if you have tight back or tight hips, this will help alleviate it. For those that are obviously interested in the 21-day challenge more so than the mobility, it is 21 days is a fat loss challenge. I'm going to be providing a variety of mental tips, mental cues. We'll have some exercises as well as some meal plans and some macronutrients in there and some information on nutrition. Each day is going to be broken down to 1 mental cue, 1 exercise, 1 nutrition aspect, and 1 lesson for the day. So essentially there's 4 components for each day for the 21 days. Now, if you are struggling and you've tried a variety of programs and diets and you haven't had any change or you haven't had any success, well, I recommend trying this out. I make it super easy and streamlined. It is for all levels, beginners and to advanced, or if you're just looking to kind of restart your body, restart some habits. All right, now we're gonna switch other side. So I've been a fitness coach for almost over 15 years now. I have coached thousands of people. I have a lot of experience with a variety of ages of coaching. I've traveled around the world, had a lot of opportunity to work with individuals, and I found a lot of things that have worked. Physical aspects, mental aspects, and people don't realize the mental component or the mental training or how you talk to yourself, what you tell yourself has a big correlative or direct impact on your body, right? If you are very negative in your mind, that is going to impact your body. That's going to impact your outlook on life. There are some individuals that I run across or come across and they're just negative Nancy and just down in the bum. And I get life is not perfect. Not everything's going to be amazing. And not every single day is going to be sunshine and rainbows, and I for sure have had those days, so I can attest to that. But you have to start to take accountability for your actions and how you talk to yourself and what you tell yourself. It's not just what you do in the gym, it's what you do outside, right? If you exercise for 1 hour a day, but then you sit or are unactive or inactive for the next 23 hours, you are making a positive impact in your life, but you also could be doing other things that you're missing out on. So the 21-day challenge, fat loss challenge, is to help you stay accountable to your goals, help you create a plan, help you execute it. And it takes about 3 weeks, about 21 days to build a new habit. So if you're looking for different lessons and habits, I highly recommend checking it out. The link is below. You can check it out. It is a one-time purchase. You get it. It will obviously come to you each day. It is dripped out each day, so you can focus 1 day at a time, 1 mental tip, 1 exercise, 1 meal plan. And I do share it in there, and I do give you guys PDFs for macros. So if you're looking kind of lost of where to start, right? If you're not sure what a macro is, I talk about macronutrients in there. I have other videos that have shared that as well. Let's switch legs. We're gonna go back to the other right leg. Now we're gonna do a hamstring stretch. You don't need the ab mat for this one. You're gonna hinge away from your anchor point, right? Small bend in the knee, push your butt back depending how tight you are. You can shift left and right. You can bend that knee more aggressively, walk the hands forward. I have a little bit of sciatica on my right side and on my right butt, so it's a little hard to get that full range of motion on the side, but I'll show you guys in a second. So like I said, there are multiple tips, 1 tip a day, mental tip, exercise. There's also other elements in there. Now, if you're new and you're like, oh man, I'm not sure this is for you, definitely recommend it. My mom just got it. She has been very inactive recently, and this will be encouraging for her to get some movement in and to walk. And again, accountability is huge. So please feel free to check it out. The link is below. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment here. If you want to support in other ways, you can subscribe, share this video with others. The intention of this challenge is to help you be accountable, help you create a new plan for your daily routine for the next 21 days. And again, you'll get an email every single day with information where you can log in and access those tips. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, let me know. But it's 21 days. If for whatever reason you get it and you're like, oh man, like I'm traveling this weekend, you can start it then, or if you want to wait, you can start till the next Monday, but I highly encourage you get it. We're doing a soft launch right now, but it'll be going live July 1st. Feel free to check it out. Again, any questions, shoot me a DM or shoot me a comment below. Either way, you also can check out my other platforms as well: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, all the platforms. All right, so while we're here, we're gonna move into this kind of relaxed stretch here. So your legs are relatively straight. If you're really tight, you can bend the knees gently, but you're gonna kind of try to drop the upper body, head, and relax into it. You should feel a lengthening in the back, kind of separation from the pelvis to the back, nice and relaxed. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Sometimes I'll get a little adjustment in my back there. All right, we're gonna switch. I think that was definitely more than a minute. So if you guys are really tight in your lower body, hip, hamstring, glutes, this is a series of exercises that I do routinely in my routine. I've slacked recently, but now I am being more accountable and holding the hammer down for myself. I have noticed that my hips have been getting tighter and tighter. I think it's also contributing to my back pain. I've been super adamant on that one exercise I did in the video recently, the couch stretch, and the past few days I've been doing it like twice a day, and it's been feeling better. Obviously the pain, the pinching hasn't gone completely away, but it has alleviated a little bit so my back can actually relax, the muscles can dissipate a little bit. I know there's a handful of other protocols and other things I can do for it, so I'm slowly adding those into my routine. So for those that are following along here, we're holding about a minute or so on each side. Again, hamstring stretch. This will be back, piriformis, a little bit of IT band. You can bend and straighten. You can even twist and rotate. All right, so last exercise here. We're gonna do, I'm gonna try to show you guys from both angles here. We're gonna thread that right leg through, band nice and high by the groin. And again, I'm facing away from anchor point. You don't have to use an ab mat. You could use a towel, a rolled up sweatshirt. If you're on carpet, then that's fine as well. You are doing an elevated pigeon here, so you're taking your left knee, blocking your right ankle, trying to put as much weight on that knee as you can. Then from here, you're gonna kind of extend, push the butt back, round, flex, kind of tuck that pelvis slightly. If it's too much pressure, you can always readjust, go closer to the ankle point. If it's too high to the groin, just adjust. And again, same thing, we're just trying to hold here for a minute, tuck the pelvis, and then release. You can even move forward, back, you can go side to side, but you should feel the stretch in the middle of the butt, middle of the back. Middle of the butt in the back. Talking has been challenging. Enchby, come here. We have Enchby, a special guest today, my golden retriever. We went for a walk this morning. Enchby, come here. It was really warm. I always wet her down with the hose. Come here. What is he? Oh yeah, and then she shakes and all the hair that is no longer on her is now on the floor. It is getting nice and hot and humid. It's hit 30% humidity today, so that's gonna be nice and warm. All right, let's go and come on up, switch. We're gonna finish with these exercises here in a minute. Now again, I know I talked to you guys about that challenge, but if you guys are looking for more content or more educational videos, you can check out my platform here. I have tons of videos talking about exercises, prehab exercises, rehab exercises, supersets, workouts, conditioning pieces. I also talk about some nutrition, talk about some other things that I'm getting into. I know a lot of people are interested in meals and recipes, so I'll be trying to showcase a lot more of those. If you guys have any suggestions or anything that you want to see more of, feel free to leave a comment below and let me know. But the intention, again, like I said, that 21-day challenge is to help you be accountable, create a plan, be able to execute on that plan, review your work, right? Obviously, it's 21 days, it's 3 weeks, it's a relatively short time frame, but the goal is consistency each day, showing up each day. I'll be giving you guys an email so you can remind yourself, or I'll remind you of what you're looking to do each day on the challenge. But again, there's 4 elements like I talked about: the exercises, the mental tip, the lesson, as well as that nutrition and food component. And I'll be sharing what I'm eating on a daily basis so you can kind of see how many grams of protein, fat, and carbs I'm getting, also getting some idea of meals. And you will also get that PDF of macronutrients. So you'll actually get like a food list, and then the macros will be broken down, protein, fat, and carbs. That took a long time to create. So hopefully you guys find it beneficial. If it does, please feel free to let me know. It will be great for your reference, not only for the 21 days, but also going forward. So if you need some guidance and you need some accountability, this challenge will be great for you. Please feel free to check it out. If this was helpful and beneficial, please feel free to share with others. Again, those were the hip exercises that we did. banded hip or lizard, then we did the hamstring, and then we did the elevated pigeon. Do that 1 minute for each leg. If you feel like you need more, you can do 2 rounds of that. Please share this with others, you guys. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time.